Who defines failure? Who tells you that you failed? Only you can say that. Only you can say that you have failed at something. Only you have the power and the authority over the declaration of your life. People can say whatever they want to say. But at the end of the day, the only person that has the power and the authority to declare that you have failed at something is you. You might feel like, oh, I haven't done anything with myself. I haven't accomplished anything. But let me tell you something. Getting up every morning when you're depressed is an accomplishment. Feeding your children when you can't find the appetite to take care of yourself is an accomplishment. Choosing you is an accomplishment. No matter what people say, you have to keep moving. No matter what people talk about, you have to keep moving. No matter what thumb they try to hold you under, what foot they try to hold you under, you have to keep moving. I'm telling you, keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. When they try to hold you down, keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. And everybody ain't gonna get it. Everybody is not gonna understand it. And that's okay that they don't get it. That's okay that they don't understand it. That's okay that they don't see it. You see it. Because this process is for you. This thing was laid out for you to build it, not for other people to tell you, well, it looks hard to build, so why would you build that? That's the same thing they said to Noah when he was building the ark. You were made, let me tell you something. The Bible says he formed our inward parts and knitted us together. We're fearfully and wonderfully made, intricately woven in the depths of the earth. That's what the Bible says. But let every man prove his own work, and then shall he have rejoicing in himself, not in another. There's a situation in the Bible where the man was sitting by the pool on his mat and would not get in because he saw other people getting in the pool to get blessed. He saw other people getting in the pool to get healed, so he didn't want to get in. He said, well, every time they got in, I can't get in. Every time I try to get up and get in, they get in. But let me tell you something. There is nothing like excuses. There is nothing like anxiety. Those things will try to trick you and tell you that you cannot do something when you can. Just because other people are getting blessed, they don't just, oh, she got blessed, oh, he got blessed. They doing the same thing I'm doing, and they doing it. They getting blessed, they getting clients, they getting intel, they getting money. But let me tell you something. You can do it too. You can prosper too. You can get blessed too. Don't watch other people jump in the pool. Don't wait for other people to get in the pool. Don't wait for other people to get healed. Don't wait for other people to get their blessing. You get up and keep moving. Get up and get in the pool. Get up and get your blessing. Get up and get your healing, because the longer that you stay there, the longer that you sit there, the longer that you tell yourself that you can't do it, that ain't nothing but the devil trying to tell you, trying to hold you, trying to keep you down so that you cannot excel, so that you can't grow. But I'm here to tell you right now that you can grow. You can grow. You can grow. All you have to do is keep moving. All you have to do is keep moving. For me, it was either keep going or lay down. It was either keep going or stay down. And I realized that I had to get up. I had to get up. There were times where I felt like I could not do it. There were times where I felt like I had nothing left. There were times where I would just be sitting in my house doing something just randomly, and I would just bust out crying like, man, I can't do this. Man, I can't do this. Man, I can't do this. But I'm here to tell you right now, I had that triggering moment when I had to look at myself and I said, you know what? I don't even recognize myself no more, but I have to pull myself back. I have to dig deep through all of this mess. I have to dig deep through all of my ashes so that I can pull myself out, so that I can rejuvenate myself. And sometimes that's what you have to do. Sometimes you have to rejuvenate yourself. Sometimes you have to regrow yourself. Sometimes you have to rebuild yourself. It doesn't matter how long that it takes. You can do it. You can accomplish it. You can pull yourself from out of it. You can pull yourself from out of that. You can pull yourself from out of that. And you want to know why I didn't give up? Because I found out who God was. I found out who God was. I had to ask him. I had to go to him and I said, who are you? Who are you, so that I can figure out who I am? Once I figure out who you are, then I will realize who I am. When people see you and they say, well, you've changed. Well, you're doing this different. You're doing that different. Let me tell you something. Nobody is meant to be the same. If we're still doing the same things that we were doing 10 years ago, something is wrong with that. Something is terribly wrong with that. We all have to learn to grow. You don't have to try to justify the things that you're doing. You don't have to try to justify the moves that you make. You don't have to try to justify why why you going after this job. You don't have to try to justify why you going after this car. You don't have to try to justify why you want to marry that woman. You don't have to try to justify why you want to make the money that you make, even though there is no millionaires in your family and you want to be the first millionaire. You don't have to try to justify why you want to go to college. You don't have to try to justify yourself. And the reason is because that is not everybody else's dream. That's your dream. I can't explain the things that I see. I can't explain the things that I feel when I talk about my dreams, but it is there. It is there. It is deep and it is rooted within me. And I'm going after it. I can see it. I can feel it. I can breathe it. I can taste it. And I'm going after it. I don't have to justify it to you. I don't have to read it to you. I don't have to explain it to you. I don't have to make you understand, because it's not for you to understand. It's not for you to comprehend. It's for me to comprehend. It's for me to go after. It's for me to unplug. And don't worry about leaving people behind. You have to get up. You have to get up and you have to keep moving. You have to get up and you have to go there. Right. If you don't, you will stay where you are for the rest of your life. And don't worry about failure. Don't worry about, well, I'm scared to fail. I'm scared. What if I go and I fail? What if I go and I don't succeed? What if I go and it don't work? What if I go and nothing happens? What if I go and the walls start falling down? What if I go and I start tearing apart? What if I go and my family starts getting torn apart? What if I go and my children? What if I go in my finances? What if I go in my car? What if I go in my living situations? What if I go in my marriage? But I'm here to tell you right now, don't worry about those things. When you let anxiety creep in, when you let fear creep in, those things are meant to harm you. Those things are meant to keep you where you are. Those things are meant to diminish you and your mind from growing and from moving and from progressing. But I'm here to tell you right now, all you have to do is block out those things. Block out those things because they are no good for you. Block out those things because how can you grow if you telling yourself that you can't? How can you move if you telling yourself you can't move? How can you make the next step if you telling yourself you can't even lift your foot? But I'm here to tell you right now, all you got to do is get up and go there. So I want you to keep going, and I want you to know that you can accomplish those things. You can accomplish anything you set your mind to.